Assalamualaikum
The honorable moderators and all presenters, participants here, Dr. Prof. Ghazali and all other audience. I am going to present our paper with the title Wakaf Principles Implementation Index in South Sulawesi, and the authors are Dr. Henry Tanjung, me myself, Ula Aimnya, Sister Abisa Devi, and Engineer Arif Rahman Yulianto from Badan Wakaf Indonesia. So let me begin with the introduction of our paper. As we know that Wakaf Core Principles is a joint initiative between the IDB, Central Bank of Indonesia, and also Badan Wakaf Indonesia and all other international colleagues that was launched in October 2018. It becomes some principles that becomes reference for Wakaf management in the global world. However, if you take a look at all the principles in Wakaf Core Principles, there are some principles that are out of or beyond the control of the Wakaf managers or Nazir or Wakaf institution. Therefore, in 2000 and 2001, Badan Wakaf Indonesia in collaboration with Bank Indonesia or Central Bank of Indonesia attempted to formulate an index which called as Wakaf Core Principles Implementation Index. Next. Actually, this index focus on all the principles that become endogenous or within the power or control of the Nazir or the Wakaf institutions. Next slide. So, out of 29 principles in the Wakaf Core Principles, only 17 principles that we use in order to formulate this index. If we take a look at the 17 principles, we categorize into 3 dimensions, and then each dimensions consists of several indicators, and we also derive into some sets of variables that becomes the assessment factors of the Wakaf management in each institution based on Wakaf Core Principles. And then this is the first dimension, which consists of 4 variables, consists of collection management. Second one is regarding the distribution management, and then problems with Wakaf assets, and the last one is transaction with related parties. And the next dimension is governance dimension, which consists of 5 indicators, consists of good Nazir governance, Sharia compliance and internal audit, financial reports and external audit, disclosure and transparency, and the last one is misuse of Wakaf assets. And then the last one is risk management dimension, which consists of 8 indicators that we can all read here in this slide. So next one. Okay, and then at the end of indexation, we categorize the score based on the scores of those variables, and we categorize into 5 classes. The first one is the excellent, between 0.8 until 1, and then the second one is good. The score is 0.61 to 0.8, and then the average one is 0.4 until 0.6, and the last one is fair and also the poor category. And then actually this is the research milestone. Okay. This is the research milestone. The last one we conducted for July 2024 with World Zakat and Wakaf Forum regarding our index, and alhamdulillah we got several input, and we have extended our variables from 38 variables into 42. Inclusion including the development asset of Wakaf and also the green Wakaf economy issue, we also incorporated in our latest index. And then the research methodology, we use the survey questionnaire to 5 Nazirs in South Sulawesi, and inshallah the results will be presented by my colleague, Sister Abrista Devi. To her, the time is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Puro, and Honorable Professor Dr. Ghazali. And let me continue to the discussion of the evaluation of measurement from the 5 Nazirs in South Sulawesi. So as we know that we took samples from the Nazirs in South Sulawesi. There are 5 samples of Nazir, but in this case we don't appear the real name of Nazirs because it is confidential information. Therefore, we put a Nazir code here. There are 5 Nazir codes, A, B, C, and D, and E. So there are 3 indicators that we would like to measure. The first indicator is core activities, and the second is governance, and the third is risk management. So these are the total scores. So from the results, we found that there are 3 Nazirs, B, C, and D, that in the fair situation. After the measurement, we found that in terms of the index implementation Wakaf core principles, there are 3 Nazirs that in the fair condition, which is this must be improved. So only 2 Nazirs, A and E, that are in the average scores. So let's a look into more details about each indicators, each sub-indicators. Move on to the next slide. So these are the sub-indicators. In terms of core activities, there are 4 indicators: collection management, distribution management, problems with Wakaf assets, and transaction with related parties. So as we can see here, all the Nazirs, Nazir A, B, C, D, and E, they have variance results. Let's say from the Nazir A, there is only one sub-indicator that in poor condition. This one is problems with Wakaf asset. It means that Nazir A has to improve this variable. So Nazir B, there is a homework as well from Nazir B that they have to improve in terms of problems, Wakaf assets, and also transaction with related parties. So Nazir C, something that poor in situation, in poor score, distribution management, and also transaction with related parties. So Nazir D, there is one sub-indicators that in poor condition, in poor course is distribution management. So Nazir A, Nazir E, so this is something good from Nazir E because there are 2 scores that in the excellent situation, which is collection management and distribution management. So in short, we can conclude that in this time, we can refer to Nazir E in terms of collection management and distribution management. So in terms of governance, so there's also variance scores, but overall we can see there are almost all Nazirs has good indicators, has good performance in terms of governance. Almost Nazir A, Nazir B, C, and D, and E, almost all of them has good indicators. Therefore, average score in this term also has good indicators like financial report. It means that the Nazir has a financial report, the published financial report. So in terms of disclosure and transparency, also good, which means that we can move on, we can keep our performance in terms of transparency and disclosure. So the next result in terms of risk management, well, this is quite different with the governance. The result is between poor and fair. So in terms of risk management, is become homework for all Nazirs. So all Nazirs must keep attention to this item if they want to give good performance in the Wakaf management. So again, so the conclusion is, according to this survey, the total score shows an average performance. Governance is the most influential factor in the performance of the 5 Nazirs in South Sulawesi, which means that we are confident in terms of the governance in the South Sulawesi for Nazir. So it is followed by the core activities and risk management. So our recommendation is, the first one is we have to increase the sample size. Of course, it is only 5 Nazir. We have a lot of Nazirs in South Sulawesi, so we need to improve the sample size. And the second is the Wakaf supervisor should conduct training, education and coaching to Nazirs to improve their performance. Of course, we are from Index Implementation Wakaf Core Principles team. We have conducted a socialization in the first day in Malang, right? To the some Nazirs to socialize that they have to improve these items in IIWCP, WCP index. So the last one is socialization and education should be improved. So this is our homework for all of us. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you. Question? Any question? Yes. Silakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Doctor, for your presentation. My name is Shandi. I am a PhD student under Prof. Noor Asia, and my research is about cross-border wakaf. I put my interest in the one of your factor about transaction with third parties. Could you elaborate more? Why are these Nazir got a mid to low score, and what kind of difficulties that they face with the third parties? Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you very much, Brother Santi. We met again last time in Kuala Lumpur. Regarding the transaction with related parties, because we know Nazirs, when they invest the wakaf assets or the cash wakaf, they don't conduct it by themselves, but they have some related parties or the colleague in order to improve or to develop the cash wakaf or the asset wakaf. And regarding the transaction with related parties, we have two variables here. If you take a look this table, the first one is whether they have a code of ethics in empowering the wakaf assets, because this one is quite important regarding the code of ethics. And the second one is whether they have SOP or regulations related to wakaf asset management partners. From our findings, these two variables, the Nazirs are in the process of implementing these two variables, meaning that some of the Nazirs have not got the SOPs or regulations regarding these two variables, but some has already, but not in the complete way of SOP or the regulations. For instance, like in one Nazir, they only have the general regulation, but they don't have any report regarding the implementation and also the controlling activities regarding this transaction with related parties. Therefore, in this indicator, transactions with related parties, they don't have or they don't get the good scores. I think that's for my answer. Hopefully it answers your question.
Yes. Thank you, Doctor.
Maybe regarding the full one, we can share to you the document.
Thank you, Doctor. I can get the idea that the source of problem that you analyze here is from the prudential side of the Nazir.
Yes.
And yeah, I think my research will be useful in the future for your research. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. One more question, yes, please.
Yes, I just one question. We attended earlier briefing in Kuala Lumpur. My question is that when we undertake this evaluation, do we have a training program for all the Nazirs to be fed so that they know all these SOPs for them to be evaluated?
Yes.
For how long do they have? Is it module time? And that's it. Thank you.
Yeah. Actually, Badan Wakaf Indonesia, in collaboration with Bogor Ibn Khaldun University, conducted intensive coaching session, education session with Nazirs in 2022. But we only have like 2 Nazirs and we did some intensive coaching for 2-3 months, and then alhamdulillah after they obtain some education coaching from the Badan Wakaf Indonesia and also the trainers, the class is upgraded into 2 classes. Previously they got like poor score, but alhamdulillah after they get some trainings, they get into average score. And alhamdulillah in this year 2024, Badan Wakaf Indonesia under Pak Arif's leadership, collaboration with Bank Indonesia, Central Bank of Indonesia, they also conduct the same coaching methods to more Nazirs, if I'm not mistaken, six Nazirs. They are undergone all the coaching and also the education programs, so hopefully they can level up their classes based on this index.
Thank you.
Any more question? No? Okay. Thank you very much. Well done.